Listen to me. You know what I'm saying? I want to talk to y'all real quick. First thing I want to say, shout out to HOFFA. You know what I mean? EMINEM just mentioned him in an interview that he did with, I think, like Crooked Eye. He was basically saying, you know, he watched it, like one of the episodes, and, you know, you can tell that he really rocks with HOFFA, you know what I mean? Like he watches a show and, you know, he wanted to shed some light on it. And I think that was dope. He didn't have to do that. You know what I mean? So shout out to HOFFA. You know what I mean? I don't know if people going to say that, you know, but I want to say that and put that into light. You know what I mean? Because I think you have done a huge job in, you know, rebranding yourself and making yourself a viable, important, integrated part of the battle rap community. You know what I'm saying? So shout out to you for that. Now, I do want to say, I seen the battle between JC and Charlie Clips. Now, with going into this battle, I kind of had my reservations, you know what I'm saying? I'm like, oh, well, this is kind of like a rematch. It's not going to be that good. You know, is Clips really going to care about the battle? And this is no disrespect to you, Clips, but you messed up so many times, people still, you know, question whether or not you're going to be good in the battle, even though I know, a lot of people know that you're like one of the greatest, like, to ever do this game of battle rap, you know what I mean? But in the battle between JC and Charlie Clips, I do want to say, without, you know, dragging this out too long, I feel like Charlie Clips won this battle. You know what I mean? I feel like he won the first and the third. Some people would probably argue that he got the second, you know, but this is what I want to say. JC, I think you're dope, you know, but when you go up against people like Charlie Clips that can steal a crowd, that's comical, you know, when you have that dancing for Chris Stokes thing and, you know, that you are at a strict, like a serious, like disadvantage when you going up against somebody like a Charlie Clips, you know. So if you're gonna get in the ring with these people, you gotta bring it, you know, because he's all energy, you know what I'm saying? And he's basically telling you, like, you know, he said something, I think it was in the third, like energy, soul separate. You know, he was breaking you down. He had like the all the J's. He's talking about Jerry West. You, like, this is what I want to say, bruh. You know, you have got to figure out, go back to the drawing board and figure out how to captivate audiences. You know what I'm saying? And obviously this is going to sound crazy, like, you know, JC knows how to control a room. Controlling a room is different from captivating an audience. You know what I'm saying? And I know, like, oh my God, like, what you talking about, PIPERBOY? It's the same thing. It's not, bruh. You know, Charlie Clips can get on that stage and clown you and have the whole room engaged with what he's doing. You know, and I don't think you've managed to be able to figure out how to do that. I think, you know, a lot of people rock with you. They want to see you succeed. There's battles that they feel like you need to take, you know, and, you know, people are excited that you're taking, you know, your best steps forward, trying to market and push out the agenda to try to get like Loaded Lux. But, you know, at the same time, you got to change some things, bro. Like, you can't come in there with the same style expecting to beat high caliber rappers. You know what I'm saying? Like, that's, you know, you've had debatables with, you know, Chilla Jones. You've had, like, you know, great matchups like here and there with different people. But when you get on the stage with Charlie Clips, that showed you he could destroy Rock, you know what I'm saying, and beat him again, and, you know, like, have a crazy battle with B Magic, and, you know, like, just with current event bars, like Loaded Lux almost beat him. Like, you know, when you got people like that can play around in battles and still win battles or make them, like, debatable, you got to come with it, bruh. You know, I felt like watching you in this battle, and this is not like a drag on JC, you know, this is just me, like, telling you from a fan, you know, what I think could be improved upon to make more people want to watch you more. Because obviously you battling Charlie Clips is you're trying to get some of that fan base. This is why people battle Charlie Clips, you know, because of who he is, what he represents, you know, the star power that encompasses him. You know what I mean? He's on Wild Now. Everybody's rocking with him. You know, he's you know, he's a jokester. He can go on different media platforms and have everybody cutting up and laughing. Like, he's very charismatic. He demands, you know, respect when he walks into a room. You know what I mean? If he gets on that stage, you know, he can show you different facets of himself, you know what I mean? And his range, you know what I mean, as a battle rapper, whereas you are more so just bars and, you know, like simple setups, you know what I mean? And I rock with you, but as time is changing, like, the battle rap game is elevating, you know, and with a person like Clips, he's got the uncanny ability to be able to adapt, You know, and even though you've won battles before, when you go up against certain type of battle rappers, you've got to really be able to adjust and adapt, not just sit there and say bars and do this, because it's not going to work for people like that. If you get on a stage with Surf, you know what I mean, and he's like all around you, like shooting, like doing, like, it's a different experience, you know, I think you would end up facing if you went up against him versus, you know, you battling like a Glue Easy or something like that. You know what I'm saying? And I think when you battle these low tier opponents, you know, and I'm not dissing them, like shout out to Glue Easy, he just had a fire battle versus Rock. Well, that's debatable to a lot of people. I'm just saying, you know, when you battle opponents of that caliber and then you jump and you battle somebody like Charlie Clips, you know, you may not acclimate fast enough. You know what I mean? You may sleep on your opponent too much to where you can't make those necessary adjustments in order to be able to win the battle, bro. You know what I mean? I don't think what you said was whack. You know what I'm saying? I think a lot of things that you said in the battle was dope. You know, but at the end of the day, did you say enough or did you do enough to be able to beat like a Charlie Clips? I don't think you did, bro. You know what I mean? And I you know, with that, I hate to say that because I want to see you in the ring versus Lux. I want to see you versus Surf. You know, you versus Averb, I think you can get that battle. I don't think that's like a hard battle for you to get. You know what I'm saying? But I want to see you accomplish and get the battle rappers that you want, but you're going to have to make those adjustments, bro. You know what I mean? You are, because the way that you're battling is dope, but it's aged. You know what I'm saying? And the way Charlie Clips was battling, he had some aged moments, but the way he set up his schemes and like the whole EMINEM play, like what he did, like how current he can make his situation, you know, with the flow, the cadence, the way he's delivering it, like he can adjust at the snap of a hat. You know what I'm saying? Whereas you are still in the same old JC form going up against something like that. So I think that's why when you look at the polls, you know what I mean? Or when you look at the URL app, it's a huge gap between you and Charlie Clips. This is not like, yeah, Clips has a huge fan base, but you do too. This is not like 90,000 horns to, you know, like 100,000. It's like 80,000 to 120,000. You know what I'm saying? It's a big gap because people, you know, are more able to like gravitate to what Clips is doing. You know what I mean? But I think, JC, I think you could change it up. You know what I mean? I think you could do better. I don't think you were bad. You know, I just felt like maybe you weren't really into this battle. You know what I mean? Or maybe you had something else on your mind, or maybe him still in the crowd as many times as he did, and, you know, you having to rap after that, you know, maybe played some sort of, you know, played something to you where you just weren't comfortable. You know what I mean? So I don't know. You know what I mean? You tell me what you think. Obviously, you got a channel. You know, I think that you're dope. You know what I mean? I rock with you, JC. Everybody's trying to give you some sort of coverage because we think that you're a good talent, you know. But I have to be real. I don't think you beat Clips, bro. You know what I mean? And, you know, I could try to make an argument for it or a case for it. But, you know, being realistic, I think when people go back and watch that, there's no way they're going to give you that battle, bro. You know what I mean? So unless they're a diehard JC fan and they just want to just talk about bars, because that's what people do when they're diehard fans. They don't look at everything. They just look, oh, the bars was better with JC, with this and that and the third. But when you look at the performance in all aspects, Charlie Clips outperformed you. You know what I'm saying? So I don't know. You know what I mean? Maybe you can, like I said, change it up, you know, and, you know, give the fans something current version of JC, you know, and I think that could be like a necessary adjustment that you might need to take. Forget all the politics, bro. Forget all, this is what I want to say. When you're battling Clips, you know, JC, I'm kind of watching you like, all right. When Clips is battling, I got my own horn. You know what I'm saying? Like, you know what I mean? I'm like, oh my God! You know what I'm saying? Like, when Clips is going in, that's how, it's a big difference. You know what I mean? And this is no, you know what I mean, shade towards you. I think you dope. Everybody thinks JC is dope. Nobody wants to see JC do bad. But I think the first battle that you had with Clips, the reason why it was so close, was because this was like back in the day, where you still had like that older style. You know what I mean? Your style has improved slightly, from back in the day to where you're a little bit more modernized from back in the day. But I don't know if you probably went into this battle thinking, oh, I'm just going to do what I did before or close to it, and then like just edge Clips out or beat Charlie Clips. You know what I mean? And, with him being as current as he is and how adaptable as he is, like I said before in a drawn out version, you know what I mean? Like, he was able to make it clearer, you know what I mean, that he was the better battle rapper. You know what I mean? This is not necessarily all the time about who is the best writer. You know what I'm saying? A lot of people can write good. Quantum Physics, shout out to him, he can write good. You know what I'm saying? So people can write, but you also have to have those other intangibles when you're getting in a ring with somebody, bro. You know what I mean? So the first battle, it was close. A lot of people got you winning the first battle. Some people got Clips winning the first battle. But now in the modern era, you know what I'm saying, more modernized form of battle rap, you're not going to beat somebody like that. You know what I'm saying? So it is what it is. You versus Surf, being real with you, writing, you're a better writer than Surf. You know what I mean? I think you are. But it's other intangibles. Like when he's battling Geechee Gotti and he's saying, this is in a battle, he's saying, shoot him and scream music in the face. Shoot him and scream music. Like the way he's saying that, like, bruh. Like when he says, so what, I had to battle Geechee Gotti. I made that go, wait, shoot him, scream music in the nigga face. And then shoot him again. You know what I'm saying? Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, I don't know. You know what I mean? Like, or how Geechee Gotti, like, he could be plain and simple, but the way he says some things, you know what I'm saying? Like, why you ain't help Briz? You know what I'm saying? How he was talking to Rock. You know what I'm saying? And that's why, because you don't ride with you, you know what I'm saying? Like how he talking to, you got to do something more than just bars. You know what I'm saying? Or even Chess. Chess is figuring out like, yo, it ain't all about bars. I got to do X, Y, and Z. You got to do a little bit more, bro. That's all I'm saying. You know what I mean? Like, we rock with you, but it's got to be elevated. You know what I mean? Especially with the new fans. A lot of these new fans don't know who you are. You know what I mean? They know who you are, but they don't know your legend. You know what I mean? Like, this is a society that's like, they want information like right away. Like, nobody wants time or has time to go back and research all your battles. You know what I mean? And back then, a lot of battles are dated, obviously. So you got to captivate these audiences now. You don't have time to wait, you know what I mean, to warm up. You know what I mean? You got to be like explosive out the gate. And that's why you got New Jersey Twerk like, Bigger 9. You know what I'm saying? Like, out the gate, explosive. You know what I'm saying? Or how Rock can be explosive. You know what I'm saying? Like, you have to be like that. You know what I mean? Or at least figure out how to make yourself a little bit more energetic. You know what I'm saying? So, I don't know. Y'all tell me what y'all think down in the comment section below. Comment, rate, subscribe. Let me know what y'all think of. And we ain't playing JC and we ain't talking crap about him. We rock with JC. You know what I'm saying? But you just got to do more. You know what I mean? That's all I'm saying. But y'all tell me what y'all think down in the comment section below. Comment, rate, subscribe. Let me know what y'all think about that. Peace.